Hello, I'm Tota Grumland, the Information Specialist for the Youth Gender Diversity James Lind Alliance Priority Setting Partnership, or PSP for short. This short video is one of a series of videos about this project. It will help explain how your responses all go towards deciding the top 10 priorities for research in gender diversity. Other videos explain how the James Lind Alliance process works. You can find the links in the show notes below. A fundamental principle of the JLA approach is that at every step, decisions are made by people with lived and living experience, families, and the professionals who work with them. In this PSP, the priorities will be agreed by the community of gender diverse children, adolescents, and young adults, their families, friends, and the health, social care, and education professionals who work with them. The first step in the project is to gather ideas and questions that are important for research from your point of view. This is done by a consultation. This could be through an online or paper survey, interview, or discussion group. Please do get involved in the consultation if you have not already done so. You can find the links in the show notes below. My role is to work with the members of the steering group for this PSP to help make sense of all the responses to this consultation. We may get hundreds, maybe thousands of questions, ideas, and suggestions about what is important. It might be helpful to explain that I'm not a data analyst. I don't lock myself in a dark cupboard away and analyze everything and come back with an answer. Instead, my role is to help the steering group make sense of all the responses. I package the responses into manageable chunks for the members of the steering group so they can make the decisions. I will read and review all of the responses, usually many times. I organize them by the emerging themes that come out of the responses. Responses with similar questions or ideas are grouped in this way and summarized into a single question. If it's not clear to me what the response is suggesting, I check in with the steering group. Sometimes there are just one or two similar suggestions. That's okay. All ideas are important, and we don't count how many times they come up. All are included. The steering group is in any case involved at all stages. They check that the summarized questions reflect what was said in the original responses and that the final wording of the summary question makes sense and is easy to understand. Neither I nor the steering group can add new ideas to the responses or change them. We use your responses as they are. Sometimes we find that questions that have been submitted are actually already answered. Perhaps people are asking the question because the information is not easy to find. These won't be questions that we can use for research, but the steering group will keep these separately and will think about who could help with these kinds of questions. Nothing is wasted or thrown away. Every response is important. I hope you found this helpful in deciding to take part. This is an opportunity to make sure that those with lived and professional experience in gender dysphoria shape future research to improve the care of children and young people in the UK.